Hey guys, it's Matthew. I'm one of the co-founders of this channel, along with Ryan and Maddie. And I just felt I should post an update video on how the channel's doing and what we can expect in the future. So apologies for the shitty lighting and the shitty microphone. I definitely just want to churn this video out just so that the information's out there. So I'm not really going for high production value here. Regardless, let's just get right into it. I think one of the main concerns some of you might have on this channel is, are we just going to do the same thing and not really change anything up? Like, as in, you got your Tuesday reaction video, which involves my old catalog of videos, and then you've got the Vod gaming, and then you've got Maddie doing a Friday video of the same sort of genre and type. This is simply not the case. The reason why we did them all at the beginning of the channel is that we knew that we weren't going to grow exponentially in the first few months. And these are just videos that I kind of wanted to make. Maddie is the same. She wanted to just make these and we were going to put them somewhere. And instead of bringing them out after we've gained steam, we felt that if we just get this stuff out early, then we can say, yeah, I covered this stuff. And then we'll see if anybody looks back at it and goes, oh, you know what, I want to see them do more of this stuff. Then maybe we'll bring it back. As far as that goes, right now, I'm going to retire those the old YouTube video series, and I'm just going to move on to different things. But I just feel like it's getting really stale, and I just need to vary up the content that's coming on the channel. That being said, if you did like the videos, that's great. I really had fun making them, but after the 10th one, I was absolutely sick to death of making those videos every week over the summer of 2016. But if you did enjoy those videos, let me know, and if there's a big enough response to bring back that series, then I most definitely will do another batch of 10 on those. But for now, I just want to start doing things a little bit differently. Now, I'm not going to cut out the whole reacting to stuff aspect of it. I'm instead going to just react to other things. But not only that, but I'm going to bring guests on, and we're going to do fun like guest spot activities. I have one with my friend Nick that's coming out next week. And I have a funny and cool dramatic reading that I made that's coming up. And we're doing best of audio gaming every month, coming up in, I think, a week or two. So yeah, with that all out of the way, you're going to see a lot more variety now. But like I said, I'm not going to erase that YouTube React series altogether. I just want to focus on more things in it and keep my creative cycle fresh instead of stale, because I feel like if I keep doing the same thing, I'm just not going to enjoy it anymore. So yeah, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Feel free to check out those last 10. Like I said, I enjoyed doing them, but after 10, there was the cutoff, and I had to move on. And if you haven't checked out our other series too, check out Maddie's stuff and check out Vod gaming. We're doing that every week. I love Vod gaming. I love hanging out with Ryan and recording stuff like once to twice a month, and then I just love looking back at the footage and seeing that all like come to place. Speaking of Vod gaming, Ryan has agreed to now take over like around half of the editing chores that we're putting in place for the channel, which will allow me to focus less on editing the gaming videos and more on adding more live action stuff like this to the channel. And Ryan will focus on the gaming aspect of it, and as well as the podcast aspect of it. We are doing a podcast. It's not up yet, but it will be soon. I'm still kind of milling around either whether to premiere it in February or premiere it in March. It's a couple things are up in the air. Regardless, we have started a podcast, and so we have stuff planned for the podcast, including putting the full one up on this channel, as well as Ryan is going to cut it up into small little like bits and bites of the best moments from those podcast sections and make little funny edits out of them for some weekly content. So with Ryan taking over this chunk of editing, means I'm going to be pumping out a sketch every month. We have one coming in February, so look out for that. I'm gonna pump out a monthly board game review. As you can see, our shelf is quite immense, and I definitely want to talk about a lot of these because I am a huge board game enthusiast, and I feel like you gotta know about these if you love board games. Also, I'm going to try. Nothing set in stone yet, but I also want to do like at least one reaction or one like video review of some sort a month as well. And along with the best of audio gaming, you're gonna have a stacked month of variety. And I'm super excited to actually get the wheels turning in this and really get the channel going and keeping it fresh on the channel. As far as Maddie goes, Maddie is still very invested in the channel. She was very happy to play a role in helping with our weekly content for the first 10 weeks, and it really helped bring in some people that Maddie knew personally that maybe I didn't, and just kind of get people aware of the community that me, Maddie, and Ryan are trying to build on this channel. That being said, Maddie's going to be on a hiatus for a while, indefinitely. I really don't have a timeline in which Maddie will get back to making some shows on here, or making some one-off shows or whatever. She really just wants to focus on school, as well as making another short film this year. If you haven't seen her short film of 2016, Insist, I'm going to link it down below, but you should check that out. It's a really good short film, really creepy and super low budget, but very well done. So of course Maddie's going to be busy, but she does want to do something for this channel, but she wants to have the time to really work on it and then get it done. So as far as her coming back, the timeline of that is, I really don't know. That being said, we do want to bring her on to podcasts and stuff like that. We do want to like bring her in and out of shooting of the stuff we're shooting, because we don't want to obviously erase her out of existence on this channel. She's very much a part of this channel right from day one. So you probably will see her from time to time, but if you're wondering where she went, and that's your reason, you know, she has school. I don't have school. I can invest full time in this. One thing I just want to touch on is liking and commenting on our videos. I think a big thing for small creators like ourselves is that any like and comment goes a long way. Even dislikes, because it tells us what's working, what's not, what should we stay away from, or what should we do less of, or what have you. So that interaction is important because it shows us how we move through this year with the channel. And like I said, with the variety of stuff coming on the channel, we're going to be way more flexible now in terms of criticism and what have you. I think it's different for bigger creators. Like, creators that are huge are always going to generate like a pool of likes and like a small percentage of dislikes. But when you're really small, likes are hard to come by until you find that group of subscribers that are all about liking and supporting their creator that way. Not to say that views aren't supporting us, because the view counts also help us in figuring out what was a good episode of audio gaming or whatever, or what have you. But I would say the smaller the creator, the more you want to engage with their like bar and dislike bar respectfully, and really like show that there's traffic coming to this video, and it can help us potentially get recommended to someone who is not in one of our friend circles or whatever. I mean, if you don't know me personally, leave a comment. I'd actually am curious to know how many of you actually don't know me personally. So anyway, yeah, there you go. The gist of it is no more how far I've come until the demand gets higher for it. Similar content will be released, and podcasts are coming, and Maddie is on a hiatus. That's your too long didn't read. I'm going to be linking all of this in the description if you just want to skip to specific segments of what I've been talking about so I don't keep you for too long if you're busier. Anyway, thanks for watching this update, and we'll see you on Tuesday.